Stop shrinking yourself in conversations. Let's talk about it. Hey there, I'm John, and welcome to Real Talk Walks. Today we're talking about something quiet but powerful. It's the moment in a conversation when you dim your own light, when you second guess speaking up, when you laugh at something you didn't find funny, when you nod even though you disagree. It's called shrinking yourself, and too many of us do it without even noticing. So let's break it down. Shrinking happens when we believe our presence, our voice, or our truth takes up too much space. Maybe you were told growing up not to be difficult. Maybe in work meetings, your ideas got ignored until someone else repeated them. Maybe you're just tired of being misunderstood, so you start choosing silence over authenticity. It's survival, not weakness. But let me tell you this, your voice isn't too much. You've just been in rooms that were too small. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, people with less perceived social power speak less, interrupt less, and hedge more, using words like just, maybe, or I think. It's a psychological defense. We try to avoid rejection by minimizing ourselves. And the cost of doing that is lower confidence, missed opportunities, and a watered-down sense of self. But here's the truth. You don't need to overpower anyone. You just need to be yourself. So let's talk about how. Step 1. Catch yourself shrinking. Start noticing when you do it. Do you talk softer around certain people? Do you apologize before offering an idea? Do you laugh at jokes that make you uncomfortable? Awareness is everything. Once you notice it, you can change it. Step 2. Cut the disclaimers. You don't need to start every sentence with, I'm not sure, but, or this might be dumb, but just say what you mean. Drop the just, the maybes, the sorry to bother yous. Your words are enough. And the moment you start owning them, people will feel it. Step 3. Take up space physically and emotionally. Stand tall when you speak. Make eye contact. Slow down your words. These aren't just confidence tricks. They send messages to your own brain. Amy Cuddy's research at Harvard shows that power posing for even 2 minutes increases testosterone and decreases cortisol. In plain English, your body language changes how powerful you feel. So when you start to shrink, open up, uncross your arms, lift your head, walk like you belong, because you do. Let me tell you a story about a woman you probably know, Viola Davis. She's one of the most respected actresses alive today, but growing up, she lived in poverty. She faced racism daily and struggled with deep self-worth issues. She once said, I always felt like I was running from the past, from shame, and for a long time, I played small because I thought that's all I was allowed to be. But something changed. She stopped waiting to be validated. She started telling her truth, boldly, on screen, in interviews, in life. Now, she's the first Black actor to achieve the triple crown of acting, an Oscar, an Emmy, and a Tony. Her secret? She stopped shrinking. Her presence didn't change overnight, but her belief did. And it's not just celebrities. Do you know who Malala Yousafzai is? She's a Pakistani education activist who was shot in the head by the Taliban for standing up for girls' education. She once said something that's always stuck with me. When the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. She could have gone quiet. Instead, she rose. She became the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner in history. And here's what's powerful. She's soft-spoken. She's calm. You don't have to be loud to be heard. You just have to be real. So what keeps us shrinking? Sometimes it's trauma. Sometimes it's being the quiet kid growing up. Sometimes it's workplaces that reward compliance over creativity. Sometimes it's family dynamics that taught us to be agreeable at all costs. But your worth isn't up for debate. And your power doesn't come from control. It comes from showing up as your whole self. Step 4. Practice using your voice in everyday moments. Order your food with confidence. Say your name clearly when you introduce yourself. Share where you'd like to eat, even if it feels small. These aren't minor, they're reps for your voice. Step 5. Set small boundaries. You don't have to jump from quiet to confrontational. Start with simple phrases like, "Actually, I'd rather not," or "That doesn't work for me." Every time you do, you're teaching your nervous system that it's safe to be honest. Step 6. Surround yourself with expanders. Spend time with people who make you feel seen, not small. Research from the American Sociological Review shows that our confidence and self-expression are shaped by our closest social circles. So notice, who do you feel more you around? Who lets you take a breath and speak fully? Find them, keep them. And if you don't have those people yet, be that person for someone else. The more we make space for others to be real, the more space we create for ourselves. Let's try something together. Right now, think of a moment when you stayed quiet but wish you had spoken up. Maybe it's a conversation, a meeting, or a moment with a friend. Got it? Now close your eyes for a second and say out loud, "I deserve to take up space." Again, I deserve to take up space. That's not arrogance. That's real. Because your story matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Let's build a new habit this week. Each morning, say one bold truth out loud, even just to yourself. Each afternoon, notice one moment where you held back and ask why. Each evening, write down one sentence you wish you had said and say it now, just to get used to hearing your own voice. If you do that for 7 days, something will shift. I promise you this. The more you honor your truth, the more others will too. Because confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about trusting what you have to say is worth saying. And it is. If this hit home for you today, you're not the only one. I've held back in conversations. I've nodded just to avoid conflict. I've walked away thinking, why didn't I just speak up? But we get to grow, one breath, one honest moment, one brave sentence at a time. So this week, don't water down your words. Don't hide your voice to blend in. Don't shrink to keep others at ease. Stand tall, speak with intention, take your space. Thanks so much for walking with me. If this brought you any clarity or comfort, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next walk.